So guys, I'm here with Matt, winner of our Mailbag Last Man Standing competitions. Obviously, successfully tipped the last five winners in a row. And he's obviously won himself a share in our Mailbag Bloodstock horse. I Could Do Better. I'm just going to be down with Maddie Raymond in Warrnambool. So Matt, let's have a bit of a look back at who you've picked in your journey through the competition. So obviously week one, pretty popular pick. I think it might have been the second most popular pick that week. You went with Animo in the Rosehill Guineas.
Yep. So before I was picking my horses, I wanted to kind of have good jockey, a good map, and I wanted to know that they were there to win. So, and I knew with Animo that he was this was his grand final, and so he'd be set to win, and they'd go forward on the horse, and they certainly did. They rolled forward, and he never really looked in doubt. He powered away from them late, and yeah, probably one of his better career wins to date. So it was a pretty easy watch to start off proceedings.
Yeah, that's it. I think I was with my mates in the pub maybe, and as soon as we saw it jump and land forward to midfield, we like, That's it, game over.
Yeah,
it's probably counting your cash from the 800, I think.
Yeah, you take any price and run nearly when it jumped there. It was a very easy watch.
I love that. And so week two, you headed over west, and you went with Alaskan God in its first, or I'm not sure if it was that first up that week, but Alaskan God just before it's one on the weekend. So the week before, it'd start before.
Yeah, so it was Alaskan God's kind of horse I've been following for a while. Earmarked it early on, had some good trials, came back, looked super first up. I knew it would get over ground, and it was potentially heading towards a derby. Again, it had Chris Parnham on, good gate. I knew it was there to win because they wanted to get it set for the derby. So again, it was a pretty easy pick for me, and it was a horse that, yeah, as I said, I've been following for a while. So yeah, super strong late as always. And yeah, again, it was a pretty easy watch.
So you've had a pretty relaxing time for the first couple of weeks here. No real sweat.
Not yet.
And I would say week three was probably just about one of the easiest watches you would have had. Well, until Cheese Extreme obviously looked like it was going to win. So obviously week three, you went with Fireburn in the sires, starting sort of about that just north of $2. What were you thinking with that one?
Yeah, so coming off the Slipper win, which was an unbelievable win. If you watch the aerial shot, it copped a massive bump coming into the corner, and I think most horses would have thrown it away then. But to see it pick up as it did and weave through the pack and explode late, I knew the step up to 1400 would have been suitable. It drifted a bit late actually, which is a little bit concerning. All the money for She's Extreme, and I will admit on the corner I was a little bit nervous as it kicked away. But yeah, it was snuck up the inside, and I did like the little Abdullah wave on as he flipped past, just to really rub it in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How good was that? I mean, I think I was on Cheesy Extreme, and I opened out the 300. I was going, oh yes, you beauty. She kicked away, and then you just see Fireburn back down the inside on the worst part of the track. And little Abdullah gave me the wave to just really stick it up me on the way past. So,
it was beautiful if you're on.
Yeah, and now on to obviously the last week. You've gone back to the well with Alaskan God, and this is obviously the one that got you home and got you the win over in the WA Derby.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been a very good horse to me. I took a bit of an early price in the futures market as well for this horse. Drew nicely in 3. Parnham was on. I will admit, during the run, it kind of got a little bit sticky. He was back on the inside, and I thought, oh no, he's going to get caught up here, but he barged out on the corner. His main rival, Tricks on the Trade, was wide the whole trip, so I wasn't too worried that was going to run over us. It was just more a case of getting out on the corner. He barged his way out, and at the 200, it was all over. He powered away, and he looks like a really nice staying prospect. I'm not sure what they're going to do with him in the future, but yeah, he looks like a super horse going forward.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, obviously now that Willie Pike's over here east, you've obviously got Chris Parnham, probably the best jockey over there by a mile, you would say. So obviously
absolutely
got you out of that sticky one. Hopefully we see Alaskan God over here on the East Coast come the spring. Some knockoffs, potentially some of those staying races.
Yeah, absolutely. He looks an up and coming horse. I mean, he's obviously only beaten his own age group at the moment, but as he continues to get out in trip, he looks like he'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Great stuff. So look, just we'll wrap it up there. Obviously, Matt, well done, and again, congratulations. And obviously, thanks to everyone who took part in the competition. I think it's been a great success first time around. And keep your eyes peeled. We'll be running some more of these, hopefully bigger and better as we sort of move, potentially into the spring, and we can get some more punters involved and get involved in a Mailbag Bloodstock course again. So Matt, look, thanks for joining me.
No worries. Thanks for having me. And just a big thanks to the Mailbag for running the competition. Great experience for me to get involved in a horse, and hopefully get a few wins with it.
Perfect, mate. Love it. Let's look forward to seeing you hopefully down at the Bull, maybe cheering it on.
Perfect. Sounds good, mate. Cheers.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.